Good morning, ninth class. Today we will study our novel again. All of you know the novel's name very well. The name of the novel is Three Men in a Boat. This novel is written by Jerome K. Jerome. This is a unbridged edition for class 9th. All of you know very well about the novel. We in last in the sorry the last time all of we read the first chapter of the novel. As a homework, I was give you the to read the summary of the chapter. So let's continue and read the summary again. As remember the chapter. So let's start. This is the summary. Three friends, George, Harris, and the writer, felt seedy and seriously ill. They suffered from hypochondria, abnormal chronic anxiety about one's health. It is human psychology that when a man reads about various ailments and thinks about them, he feels that he may be having one ailment or all the ailments. He considers himself a living entity of all diseases. Luckily, the author felt that he was not suffering from arthritis, though he had in the extreme form. The author consulted his family doctor immediately, who examined him thoroughly and prescribed medicines. But the man in the shop refused to give medicines, saying he was only a chemist and not a combo of cooperative store and family hotel. The reality was that the author was suffering from no particular disease, and the doctor, just to give him mental satisfaction, had prescribed medicines. The prescriptions was a beef steak with a pit bitter beer every 6 hours, a 10-mile walk every morning, a bed at 11 sharp every night. Most important part of the prescription was no stuffing of head with things you don't understand. The writer said that he suffered from a weak liver and as a young boy, which the family called laziness, and cured it by giving him clumps on the sides of the head of his head. The friends thought that they were overburdened and needed a break. They wanted rest. Overstrain upon their brains had produced a general depression throughout their system. They thought to go away from the madding crowd. George said, change of scene and absence of the necessity for thought will restore the mental equilibrium. Harris' proposal for a sea trip was strongly rejected by the author. He gave long explanations for that rejection. Telling that his brother-in-law and friend suffered a lot during a sea trip. George did enjoy sea trips, but he finally came up with a suggestion of let's go up the river, a boat trip. They all agreed readily except their fourth partner, Montmorency, the dog. He was outvoted there to 1. 3 to 1. Analysis. The three friends are George, Harris, and the author. The fourth member is Montmorency, a dog. George, who is George? He suggested a boat trip, which is appreciated. The two friends, Harris and the author, are surprised because George is not capable of making such a sensible suggestion. Who is Harris? Harris, he thinks he suffers from giddiness. He pretends to like sea trips. The writer, he suffers from hypochondria, he hates sea voyages. And Manta Morency, he does not like going up the river. He does not like scenery, does not smoke, and he is not allowed to chase a rat. If he goes to sleep, the three friends push him overboard. Is that clear? The summary of the chapter is clear. Now, these are the question answer. There are two question answer as a exercise, and all of you will write these questions, these all two questions and summary also in your notebook. Write down properly. The writing should be neat and clean. So now let's continue the question answer. The question number 1 is, what happened when the author scanned the book alphabetically? What happened? The answer is, when the author read the medical book alphabetically, he read about ailments starting with the alphabet A to Z. This exercise gave him an inclination that we suffered from all the ailments except one ailment, the name of which starts with the alphabet H, the housemaid's knee. Question number 2. Question number 2. Give day-wise account of the author's sea journey for a week. Answer. One Monday, the writer starts the journey in a happy mood because his purpose was to enjoy himself. He greeted and waved his hands to the boys on shore. He, being carefree, thought as if he was a great sailor, puffed up with the intoxication of the journey. But very soon his thrill evaporated. On Tuesday he wished he had not come. On Wednesday, Thursday and Friday he was totally fed up. On Saturday he felt somewhat ailing. When kind-hearted people asked him how he enjoyed his journey, he simply smiled, but frustration was hidden behind it. On Sunday he recovered a little bit and took solid food. On Monday he was eager to step ashore. This account clearly displays that the author was not a man made for sea journeys. Having no way out, he reluctantly went in for it. The chapter 2 question answer are cleared. The summary of the chapter is cleared. So I repeat again, as homework, all of you write the summary of this chapter in your notebook point by point and write analysis also in your notebook. Analysis should be write with headings. Question answers, only 2 question answers. The both question answers will write in proper way in your notebook. Is that clear? That's all.